What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're gonna see how far we can continue to push in the Void campaign before next week's events, and maybe even the Boss 3 comes out. Don't know. Recently, though, we did push past the two really tough waves, the Valkyries and the Mim wave. We are now on a Chtugha wave, which is still pretty difficult, especially with the replication of debuffs and everything. We're gonna have to see how this actually plays out. I think we want to go up into across from a Chtugha. We can go back to our original strategy, and we are running double melodic strings, Aspen and Yorm Tum, and the rest are going to be demon bells. And we're gonna see how this works out. I don't know if we need to run any type of purifies or anything like that. We do need a little RNG for them to hit Betty right out of the gate. That is not what we want to see overall, sadly. That's what we want to see. And then hopefully we have enough healing to make our way through this, because these dots are going to get ridiculous. Now this is another one that a lot of people are stuck on right here. Oh, I forgot. I think that's a problem. I think I still have her set up for the other wave that we were doing in Hollow. And I think what we need, we kind of need CC Purify. The problem is every time we hit a Chtugha, we get dots on us, and we get a burn and a bleed, which is really, really bad for us. The only thing I can think is maybe running a dot Purify or something like that. But there's also a Twine here as well. We could go with, wait, where's all my demon bells gone? Oh yeah, the demon bells are not in the right spot right now. We need to go back to some flags for some additional stats as well. I think everybody else is good. Freya is fine. She's not in any house or anything. There we go. We get our other demon bell back, and hopefully just crowd control them and win. However, killing them is going to be very, very difficult, even with our Aspen and everything getting round one hits off. Again, I think we need that Delasium to literally hit us in the first hit so we don't proc any shields or anything. The only other option is man, Aspen is hitting the Chtugha, but at the same time, we're still going after a Betty. So if that's the case, we might as well put him across from the Betty that is getting hit and see if that might work out. Hopefully it can. There we go. Perfect right there. We might have to go back to crowns as well for the strategy to work. Ooh, that's a lot better now. Granted, there's a lot of dots going out. This is really bad. I might actually try something here that's gonna sound a little weird, but might actually be for the better. What if we just did this? What would happen if we just did this so that we don't have to get too many dots? No, it's not spread across enough targets. So I was like, maybe, sorta, kinda. No, definitely not. This does seem to be the one and only strategy that is going to work here. And again, I think what we need to do is go back to a crown setup on most of our support heroes so that they can stay alive a little longer. We're doing pretty good damage. The problem is I just can't foresee us being able to beat these Chtugahs, because again, dot-based enemies are the hardest enemies right now in the game, it feels like. Now granted, Aspen can stay alive because of his healing, so if we can somehow take out 2 to 3 targets very early on with some really good RNG and damage, we might be able to survive this. There we go. So now demon bells are going to feed energy back, hopefully, if they survive, though. Oh, and we die. Oh, if we can somehow keep our Yorm Tum alive right there, I think we might be able to do a good combo between Aspen and him that lets Aspen full heal. I think we have a chance. Again, it really is going to come down to CCing that Delasium immediately. Just so many AoE abilities. They're all hitting the Chtugahs, which are putting stacks on us, and it's just too many. It's just too many, and then we get obliterated. So Campaign is still extremely difficult. Even if we do get some more divine power and all this other nonsense, I don't know if it's going to be enough. I mean, the one nice thing about running the Demon Bell strategy is the fact that everybody does start getting tankier. However, the Yormtum is just dying every time. So is there anything we can do to make him potentially live? We do have the Burn Purify, which yes is good. Precision, I mean, the only thing I think is maybe swap out the holy damage. Let's go back to damage reduction on our main 2 heroes, which Aspen already had it, so that might be why he's being able to survive just a little bit better. Let's see if we can CC them on the first hit. Cool. And it's hitting good targets too, because Aspen will full heal as well. Hopefully the Yormtum defense or damage reduction keeps him alive a little bit longer now. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this way is going to work. So let's go back and do something a little different. Actually, let's go to a more tanky setup. What if we went to like run 3 auspicious lucky cats? Like on, even have that. What if we give you an auspicious lucky cat? And we just go for like 2 crowns on our other support heroes. Do you think that's enough tankiness? Do you think they can actually survive? Again, we have 3 cats. The problem with the cats is they don't come into play until we use our skills and are no longer at the beginning of battle, which does suck a lot. But if we can CC them right here, then it's not as bad. We're tankier for sure going into round 2 actives instead of round 1 actives. But not having melodic strings is a huge difference. I wonder if we could use the cats on other heroes and leave our main 2 damage dealers. Well, kind of interesting. We have Dot Purify now, which is like good and bad. This is actually working though. Auspicious Lucky Cat is the way to go for real. Oh my God. I never would have thought that is the strategy right there. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Now, I think we want to try to take out the Gustons. I guess we just stick with the more tanky setup here and see how it turns out. I do need to put Crowd Control Purify back on our Yormtum. Honestly, on this one, I feel like if we were running the Demon Bell setup, it would be better. But you gotta remember, like, depending on the number of ingots we get, that's a lot of additional damage. That's also a lot of damage reduction based on attack. But when we're going up against Gustons, that really does not matter. I think Natalia is going to be the MVP on this one, potentially. No energy feed, so we still have another round before Yormtum gets another active. Same with Natalia, but luckily Natalia gives a big shield that is pretty tanky, I must say. Oh my gosh, once that shield is gone, we are dead meat. Oh no, we're not going to get to an active. No. Oh, I don't know if, I don't think, yeah, I was like, Betty cannot finish this one out here. No, we need to go back to you. I think what we should do is we should change these back to melodic strings, keeping the damage reduction, and then we'll just go, instead of crowns on them, we'll do the auspicious lucky cat, so that hopefully at least in the first round we get a few of those extra bonuses off. So let's see if we can make this a reality and get some good damage in here. If we can continue doing more progression here, that would be awesome. We're already in like the top 40 of Void campaign, so pushing further would be nice to see. Man, this is rough, them going for the Betty as well. Yeah, it looks like we can't get Guston below. Betty's just like, the enemy Betty's just have such low HP. Might as well go for that bottom one, I guess, and switch the position of our Lord of Fear Aspen. And yeah, it also looks like damage reduction not really doing much for us here, because Guston is the main one doing damage, and like he just does ridiculous amounts of damage to whoever he's linked anyway. I feel like going back to the Demon Bell strategy might actually be the way to go. Oh no, we got twined on Yorm Tum. No, he had an active as well. That's not good. That's not good at all. Although he's like, oh, we got twined again. This is so stupid. We're just not able to attack. We just never get a chance to attack, and that is me. So let's try going back to the Demon Bell method so that we get more actives from everybody. So Demon Bell's back on everybody. I know you say I should probably use presets, but presets are, I feel like, are just like, they're good for testing stuff, but I want to live change everything to make sure everything actually looks correct. We're gonna put you in the back row across from the bottom Betty, so that hopefully he hits that one, and that's the lowest HP target. However, the first Betty twined us immediately. We really need the first Betty to hit our Betty, because we need them to not twine our entire DPS team here. If you look at it, both of our damage dealers are just crowd control, and that feels really bad. However, I mean, let's be honest, there's one hero that we're going to be talking a lot about lately, and that is Doppelganger Natalia doing some crazy damage numbers. They're both going after the Aspen, which is not good. Natalia does get an active off. Aspen does go down. Let's see. Okay, good. They're not linked to Yorm Tum just yet, so that does mean he should be able to get one more active off. Oh gosh, please. He should remove the twine. Oh Lord. Oh no. The problem's gonna be the ping damage from the Gustins. Like, besides that, he should be able to dodge a lot of attacks. But again, the second we hit a Gustin, we're just gonna melt ourselves, which is just such a pity. So yeah, we really need them to hit our Betty in round 1. There we go. Round 1, attack 1. Oh, wow. A lot of them did not get CC'd, though. That's a little unfortunate, because our Yorm Tum is crowd controlled, and that's our big burst in round 1. Okay, that's good. We CC'd everybody. We're not hitting the Gustins with too many people, but that still does mean we lose the Aspen early, which is not optimal. See if we can feed some energy, maybe. Oh, Yorm Tum, please no. I don't take out my Yorm Tum just yet, please. Oh, the links. I mean, Natalia could still do this. And again, Natalia, no joke, is one of the best heroes in the game right now. But yeah, the pings are going to be too much. This is definitely going to work. I think we can get past this one without too many issues, honestly. It should be pretty solid. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. The second I see Yorm Tum get CC'd immediately in the first round, that just feels really bad. And Aspen is the one getting linked up. He's also crowd controlled. The fact that we didn't CC all those Bettys just feels so bad. Granted, this round could be kind of strong-ish. Kind of. Quite. Does give us a big shield from the Doppelganger Natalia, but one ping still would have one-shot us through an entire full shield. So this is stupid. This is stupid shenanigans. We just can't kill them fast enough to get this taken care of. We're really close though, but we fall apart around round 5 or 6, and then we just can't really do anything else. We need to CC everybody right here. There we go. Okay, now we have a good chance on this attempt. We get tons of damage in round 1. One of the Bettys goes down. Doppelganger Natalia is one of the ones that is linked up, which is not great. Just 1 gig good burst. We get our full energy feed, which is also really important. And then maybe... Okay, that's not horrible. Okay, Aspen's still up, which is good. We got the Twine still, potentially. One of the Gustins went down, which means... Yeah, we only have 1 link now. Now we have 2 actives. This is probably a win right here. There we go. There we go. Love to see it. Absolutely amazing. Whew. Okay. This one doesn't seem too bad. I think we can keep our same strategy for a lot of these because I don't see many people stuck on any other waves in 7-1, so I feel like this should be fine. I feel like we shouldn't run into too many issues here. Good damage. You have energy feed going too. There's really no reflecting damage or anything, so as long as Betty can just keep them locked down, this should be a very easy victory for us. Very, very easy. Holly gets an active, kills off almost 2 more people. And then, yeah, Aspen and, yeah. Really good damage from the front 3 that time. Good lord, man. So this one's tricky. Let's make sure we're across from the Holmes Young. Hopefully we CC both King Bartons immediately. Otherwise, this is going to go poorly. Yeesh. Oh, this is not a good attack order either. Okay, so at least Natalia, or not Natalia, oh my gosh. It's not bad. It's just we really need to keep those King Bartons locked down so they don't get a chance to attack us. Same with the Holmes Young. We just need him to not CC us, essentially. Oh gosh, they're broken out. There's no more hero. I don't know if our damage dealers can do this. We have our strongest 3 still up. Nope, never mind. Never mind, you're gone. So we need a little bit of luck here. We need to really get hit right there by the Holmes Young immediately. Otherwise, too many ping attacks and poison stacks and all these other things go out. This is really bad. One looks like it might end up being a little tricky for us. There's a lot of dot damage and such too. There's also the ticks to worry about, lowering our attack value. There we go, perfect. Now CC everybody with that. What? 2 of them managed to not get CC'd? Pretty crazy. And King Barton stunned like half our team. Wow. Pretty nutso. Okay, so I guess we can't really get Holmes Young round 1, so we'll change our positioning of Aspen just a little bit. This is looking good. Not bad. We're going to keep the Holmes Young energy drained because of the fear effect. This one's looking promising. Only one of them broke out. Well, technically 2 did, but Holmes Young can't use anything because he's feared. It's kind of good that the Tix Ghost didn't go to Yormtum right there. Still doing some energy feed action. Not quite enough to get more actives, but we still have both of them locked down. Most important part here. Looks good, and cleared it out again. So that time, Natalia, she's like one of the best heroes in the game now. Because again, she's not even a homeowner, which means she's missing like 10 to 15 million attack compared to our main 2 heroes. Oh my god, who would have thought regular Betty would be a ridiculously overpowered hero? Good lord. This is insanity how much CC they can do. All these twines should not be happening, I feel like. Only 1 broke out, so we still have a chance. So there is a chance here. They do seem pretty tanky right now. Talia's replicating a bunch of debuffs over to the enemy side, which is really good for survivability too. Only 2 heroes broke out. Our damage dealers are not CC'd. However, they don't have energy. Feels bad. Locked down though, and we'll be in a fine situation. And again, heroes like Chtugha, Valkyrie, things like that become very toxic for our account to deal with. There we go. And once again, yeah, this is like, honestly, Yormtum's not even doing too much for us right now. This is a disgusting looking wave because it has the Gustons that require a lot of RNG. But it also has worse heroes this time around with the Holmes Young because they're actually pretty tanky. And so we basically have to not have what's happening right now happen, and that is the enemy Gustons are linked up to both of our damage dealers, which essentially means they're not going to live to do damage. They're just immediately dead. We need to get like 2 good rounds of actives off, maybe even a 3rd one. We'll have to see. Either way, this is just not looking very good, especially with how many poisons are coming out. Holy cow. All right, so can we do this one? I think we can. And it's just gonna have to be, let's see how good we can do. We really need the first Holmes Young to hit the Betty. If it doesn't hit the Betty, we're gonna have to run the macro, because this is gonna be a very time-consuming one to watch, just because there is a ton of RNG that is involved in it. Yeah, and that's the difference. The Holmes Youngs are actually surprisingly tanky compared to the previous wave we fought. They can take a lot of hits and they put out a lot of poison damage. Let's just give it 1 or 2 more tries. If they do hit the front Betty immediately like this is going to be our most optimal chance to get this to win. However, okay, there we go. They did get CC'd. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. We need to get a ton of damage in this round. Sadly, Betty and Natalia are the 2 that are getting targeted, which mean probably both going to be dead here. Don't quite get a good energy feed going on because of the energy drain that the Gustons have at the end of every round. And now everybody's going to break out, kind of. Going to be too many poison stacks going out. Yeah. Not going to be able to do anything. Give it 1 more try. Let's see if we can get hit in the front row 1 more time. If not, it's a failure. Oh, you're saying there's a chance. Okay, the links are to the front row again. Not exactly optimal, but not horrible either. This is where I feel like maybe a Vulcan would be better, but the links are just going to be the issue here. We can't go another round with the links. We're just going to lose damage dealers like moving forward. Granted, everybody is feared, which is kind of cool. But I think it's a little too late. You can see there's definitely a line where we can make this work, but it's just right now it's too little too late. Last try, if we get a hit. We did not get a hit, so hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We'll be showing you guys more Void campaign coming your way in Chapter 7, because it is insanity how strong this is, and I'll see you guys next time.